Yes, I'm alive. I'm alive on Instagram and Facebook. Right, hello, welcome, how are you? Good, I hope. Right, time for a bit of meditation, chance to meditate together. It's not a class, it's, chance to meditate together, and that's a great thing to do. If you're used to meditating, great. Just hang on for a minute while I explain just what I do. Good, says Anushka. Is that your name, Anushka? If you're used to meditating, hang on a minute while I explain what I do for people who are not used to meditating. Because meditation is one of those things that's talked about a lot, but there's almost a feeling of you should just know how to do it. And if you don't know how to do it, well, you've sort of missed out on something. So there's lots of different types of meditation. This is just what I do. And for me it starts with why I would meditate. I meditate because I'm trying to connect with a place I go to, or I connect with every night, but I just don't do it consciously. Annie, okay. Anushka's what my dad called me. Well, that's lovely, Annie. It's a place I go to every night, but I don't go there consciously. It's the bit that I go to after I fall out of dreaming. So I go to sleep, but thinking turns into dreaming, and then dreaming, I drop out the bottom of dreaming, and I'm into this place where deep dreamless sleep, where there's no personality. I've got no personality. I don't know myself in the way that I normally do. I can't remember it. There's no thinking. I've got no body, no personality, no stories, nothing. It's like death, or what I imagine death is. And yet, I love going to sleep. And when I wake up in the morning, I'm refreshed. So wherever it is I go, some part of me knows it's good. And that's what I'm trying to connect with when I meditate, that place. But to do it consciously. So in order to do that, I need to make a little arrangement with my mind where I ask my mind if you could just stop thinking for 15 minutes, please, while I meditate, because I need to kind of part the curtains of my mind to go into this place. So my mind usually is very enthusiastic about the idea, thinks it's great, love meditation, love the idea of being a meditator, read lots about it, I've got lots of concepts and ideas about it. I'm fully up for it, let's go. Which is great. And the stopping thinking bit, that's pretty easy. Thinking is mostly made up of pictures and sound. So if you turn off the pictures and you turn off the sound, that's it, you're not meditating. You're not thinking. The tricky bit is that it's hard to maintain. My mind just is very used to thinking. From the time I wake up till the time I go to sleep, I'm just thinking all the time. And I've been doing that my whole life. So for my mind to stop for 15 minutes, that's tricky. It would be like asking my body to stop breathing for 15 minutes. So I alert you to that if you're new to meditation, because it's easy to kind of feel like you should just be all calm and peaceful and nothing going on in there, which is what's happening when you are in that place, or when I am in that place. But there's two kind of things going on. My intention is to go to this mysterious place, which is lovely, beautiful. But the practice of meditation is continually bringing my mind back to not thinking. And you could get a bit irritated or a bit frustrated or a bit feel like you're not doing it right if you thought that you had to be not thinking the whole time. As I said, it's a paradox. Your intention is to be like that, but the practice is that you're continually bringing your mind back to it. So in the course of 15 minutes, I might have to bring my mind back 200, 300, 400 times. And that doesn't bother me, because I understand that that's the practice of meditation. So, don't get irritated. Don't add to your thinking by thinking you're not very good at meditation, or that you've got a busy mind or anything like that. That's not what's going on at all. You're doing great. Okay, so parallel with all the not thinking business, I'm also letting go of tension in my body. And I have a system for that because it's too vague without a system. So I'm kind of working from my head down to my feet and back up again, just very slowly, and I'm paying particular attention to anywhere that goes across my body, because it's a little bit like a log in a stream. Anywhere that goes across my body is a place that tension can build up. So I just pay particular attention to, say, my eyes, my mouth, my tongue, the base of my neck, my shoulder girdle, all my joints, my shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers, my respiratory diaphragm, all my intestines, my pelvic floor, my hips, my knees, and my ankles. So I'm just letting go with my out-breath. I meant to say, feel free to ask questions if you want, or if you want to just say how your meditations practice is going in just maybe 1 or 2 words. That would be nice to hear how it's going for you. Yeah, so I'm breathing it out. Breathing your out breath, my out breath, is just a very natural way of letting go of tension. To breathe it away. And it's important to remember to breathe. I know that sounds crazy, but it's surprising how easy it is to forget to breathe when you're meditating. What else? I set a timer because I don't want to be thinking about how long I've been meditating, which I definitely would be doing. If I didn't have one, I would be in there going, is that 15 minutes yet? I think it is. It must be. Oh no, maybe I should just check my watch. No, it's not time. So I don't add to all that. So I set a timer. If you're new to meditation, set a shorter timer would be my suggestion, because 15 minutes can feel like a long time if you're not used to it. So maybe set one for 5 minutes and then just repeat that 3 times. Okay, so if there are no questions or anything like that, we can get on with it. So 15 minutes starting from, hang on, so there's a question. And he says, I'd like to do it much more often, so thank you. I'd like to meditate more often. I'm guessing that's what you meant. Well, that's good. Yeah, I meditate. Like, this is just the one I do on Facebook and Instagram. Like, I meditate when there's nothing else going on. I meditate I have a timer for 1 hour and 15 minutes. I'm not saying you should do that, but I have the space to be able to do that. Not every day, but I'll sort of, when I wake up in the morning, before I do anything else, I sit up in bed and I'll meditate for 15 minutes. 15 minutes is just like the perfect kind of time for me. I've tried different things. I mean, I can go for longer, but just 15 minutes is the best for me. And then, so I'll do that, and then when I finish that, I'll set my little timer for 1 hour and 15 minutes, and then when it goes off, and if I can, and it's good when it goes off, because then it sort of stops me. I'll be in the middle of like, oh no, I'm just going to finish this email. And I'm like, oh, okay, now it's probably a great time to pause. So then I'll do another little 15 minutes, and when I finish that, I'll set my timer again. And again, if it's appropriate, I mean, it's not always appropriate. It's not, and it's not great to break up sometimes, say if I'm writing or something, sometimes you need a couple of hours in a row. But just as a general kind of thing, I find that if I do that, then by the end of the day, the meditations are much more powerful. It's something that accumulates through the day of like repeatedly meditating. So yeah, not saying you do that, I'm just telling you what I do. Okay, so thanks for that, Annie. And right, 15 minutes, here we go. Off we go to the mystery. Yeah. that's the time. Okay, so yeah, any questions or how's it going? Oh, hi Gloria. Okay. Alright, well, thanks very much for meditating with me. It's lovely. Yeah, just a reminder, the Zoom group's coming up. If you if you don't know what that is, it's for if you're in further emergence. If you don't know what that is, have a look on the website. You can read all about it, and you can see I've posted some of the questions that came in from the Zoom group on Instagram and Facebook, so you can kind of see what it looks like. And yeah, if you would like to participate, there's a way on the website you can register for that. And I will see you tomorrow maybe for some more meditation. Okay, bye.